on MLB Network. Zach Britton, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot. Now at the plate, Christian Yelich.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if they'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Digging in now for the Brewers, Ryan Braun. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. The 0-1 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
The 1-2. It's a fastball that misses. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, Dero. One inning, he'll be given that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Brett Gardner
comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. Just hung in there on that one. The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
The 2-2 one more time. Is in there. A called strike 3. Standing in, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. It's a 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looked to be a pitch that caught a lot of the plate right there, so that might be a little indication of the strike zone we can expect the rest of the way.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Batting third.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Yelich going back to the track. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Batting fourth.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Didi
This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Here's the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Still only 1 out in the inning. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him looking with the fastball, as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. At the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Scope, who's nicknamed Mamba, he's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Striding in, Jesus Aguilar. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1. Drilled to the right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get the 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 lead?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike 1 and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Britton pauses. Here it comes on 1-0. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Pops this one up. Here comes Gardner. He can't get there as it falls in. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now. So stepping in, lmannican, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. To 1-2 now.
1-2.
Popped him up. And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like standing in, Miguel Andujar set to lead off the home half of the second. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And he'll get back in safely. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. In the dirt here. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Has a look, now the pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Christian Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014, covers a ton of ground out there, and don't test the arm.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Bird, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Andujar, the runner at second with 1 away. Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1. That's taken up and in for ball 2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. A ball and a strike. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Braun is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network from the home of the Brewers, Miller Park. Greg Bird will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. One away. In is Christian Yelich, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Speared on the dive. He gathers the throw. It's there. He got him. And here's another look at that highlight reel play with Show Track. Didn't have a lot of time to react, but he made a beautiful diving stop, and then you see the good hard throw across the diamond to record the out. Nice work. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike to Braun.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And another foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. Jonathan Scope would be next. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing. Ready for another chance. Aaron Judge got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1-1.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that. for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And right into the shift. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. And here's a slider that misses below the knees. It's ball 4. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Didi Gregorius. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Stanton stands at first with 1 out. That's wide. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Now the 2-0 home. Too high. And it's 3-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Taken high and deep to right. Yelich going back. Still ranging back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. And he fouls this one off. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Count even at 2-2. 3 runs already home here. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but that one rolls foul. Here's another 2-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. Arcia fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
So a full count now. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. We're through 3 here in southern Wisconsin. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Scope, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. A shot down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. This one's down to 3rd. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Striding in once again, Jesus Aguilar. He reached on a single in his first try. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Britton pauses. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Bases are empty, 1 man in. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana, 1-0 the count. Line drive to center field. Hicks is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, number 25.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Andrew McCutchen.
And that one just missed outside. 4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. The 1-1 now to McCutchen. 2-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Left fielder number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. High pop-up. And Stoke will settle under it to make the play, and that ends the... Andrew McCutcheon will stay in the ballgame now.
Now playing second base, number 26, Andrew McCutcheon.
He's set and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Moustakas will take the turn and head for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Bounce to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball 3. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Brewers go down quietly. They trail 5-2. Junior Guerra, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Yelich on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Splitter taken here. 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Didi Gregorius. Previously against Junior Guerra, he's 1 for 2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center as they open it up to 6-2 now. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dero, I don't know what you think.
Center fielder, Aaron.
In now, Aaron Hicks. Fouled off. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home. A.J. Cole takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. In now is Lorenzo Cain. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
No balls and 1 strike. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Ready for another shot now, Ryan Braun. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
This is flared out towards second. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Jonathan Schoop. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 delivery. Missed with a slider.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Ball
2-0 now.
2-0.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Outside and a full count, 3-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. 6 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Ball one. A ball and a strike now to Bird.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
6 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Splitter, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 6-2. First delivery to him on the way. Check the swing there and pops this one up. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
High in the air down the right field line. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Domingo Santana. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Popped him up. And there's out number 2. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He doubled his last time through. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gardner is there, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Previously against Junior Guerra, he's a .333 hitter.
Andrew McCutchen.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for route number 1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brett Gardner. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. One is a splitter that misses for the first ball. One out, nobody on. Tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Hard hit ball to second. Scope has it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out. Aaron Judge will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Drilled on the ground to short. Garcia gloves it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in once again, Mannican. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Hit hard to short. Gregorius is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. To third. Andujar's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lorenzo.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
In is Christian Yelich, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading in.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Giancarlo Stanton now comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
1-2 now. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. The throw into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Didi Gregorius is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. Sent on the ground out to second. Stope is there, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. From the stretch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Stanton stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Braun looking up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a two-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 14, Neil Walker.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Yelich on the move. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. A ball and no strikes. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And that one got a piece of him. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Andrew McCutchen would be next. Now the 3-0 offering is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1. And that's low, ball 4. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strike.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here's a drive out toward left center field. Sanchez is on his way home. And the runner is in from second. Now the relay home. And not in time as the second run scored.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Braun. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4. Neil Walker is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Here comes the first pitch.
Number 14.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
But an atom ball right to him for the first down. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a ball 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Throw to first will take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Rocket to third, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
10-2, the final in this game. New York sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Zach Britton pitches well enough to get the W. Ulysses Chassin was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 10 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Brewers, 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Zach Britton. The loss goes to Ulysses Chassin. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game NCTS bus service is available on Route 90, running downtown along Wisconsin Avenue, as well as trolley service on the Lake Route, also along Wisconsin Avenue.